and then they had to switch vehicles again. So somebody's live.
I just got that notification. I think I'm gonna go check out that live stream.
Me too. But you know, the guy doing that live stream right now could be an asshole at times. I pity the person he's after.
Not after nobody, and it is what it is. What's up, Mr. William? 918 OCW.
Back there in the big guys.
Mr. Dangley, Mr. Dangley.
Boy, you know that, my brother.
Oh, I love you too, my brother. So,
All right, I'm heading over to your live stream.
we are on, I do have my phone on Discord, just sitting and hanging out. Again, I'd like to give props to everybody, especially, all that shit's put to bed. Fucking mad respect. I appreciate his time and his commitment, and everybody involved. And for some of you motherfuckers out there that like to call people up and tell them to mind their own business, stay in their lane, how to run their channels, how to act, mind your own motherfucking business, stay in your own lane. Anybody that don't like me, the way shit goes here, in a couple of Discord channels of mine or that I co-star in or whatever, stay the fuck away. It's that simple. People don't like my shit, the way I do things, fucking unsubscribe. That's your prerogative. But don't call me up and tell me how to conduct my motherfucking business. You're not paying my bills, or anything else. And, there was a lot of people that got, I needed puppy pads last night. A lot of people that got offended for somebody that didn't get offended. And, and some of them people had information nobody else had. And William, you don't fucking like it, you know where the door is. Don't tell me what the fuck to do. No. So, but Invictus is looks like she's in or they are in one of the Discord maybe. I missed it. No. Invictus has got one up. They're playing live, so. You told me to blur out my fucking flag. Like, telling me what the fuck to do. If you don't like it, you fucking don't have to be here. If you're hard of hearing or hard of understanding, what's up, Catman? What's up, Richard? I don't know what to tell you, William. To me, it's all about community. We don't have to like each other on a personal basis. What's up, Kim? Thanks for showing up. And shit like that. Okay, what the fuck ever. I ain't gonna sit here and argue with you. Won't you mind your own fucking business and quit telling me what I should and shouldn't do? If you'll pull the fucking dicks out of your ears and out of your fucking mouth, maybe you'll understand what I'm saying. What's up, chili potato? And I have the right to tell you to shut the fuck up and quit telling me what I ought to do. So I need 3 of them, brother. Three flags. So, but one of them's a yellow one with this rattlesnake on it. Says, "Don't fucking tread on me." But anyway, people want to come out, tell you to stay in your own lane, mind your own business. And here's where I'm coming from. When people that I know are in this community, support this community and everything else, have questions and talk. And I don't talk behind people's back. I'm going to say it to your fucking face 99% of the time before somebody tells you I said it. Okay? I believe in going straight to the source and shit like that. And that's what happened. Shit got handled. And the only motherfuckers that are butthurt are the snowflakes. There were some questions that got heated last night, passionate and everything else. But it's all squashed, except for the snowflakes. When it wasn't Cleveland by any means. When I talked to Cleveland, he said we were all good. I told him it was squashed, shit was straight. We appreciated him answering the fucking questions that a lot of people had. A lot of people. And he done that. And it's put to bed. It's a done deal. And if I can't say, hey, look, it makes sense to me, and ask a motherfucker straight up, well, that's a fake motherfucker. To run and fucking backbite behind the motherfucker's back instead of ask a man straight the fuck up. It is put to rest. I'm talking to the snowflakes. Cleveland straight, it's all squashed out. But I've had some phone calls of motherfuckers telling me, want to call and tell me I need to interview this motherfucker and shit like that. That's what I'm talking about today, mister. I can do what I want to. Like I said, it's my motherfucking channel, and you like try to tell me what I should and shouldn't do. So, if you don't like it, the door swings both ways, will you? I mean, fuck, it ain't that hard to understand. And absolutely, we the people. Everybody has their own ways of doing things, and there's going to be personality conflicts. And I can tell you right now, if anybody's wants to hold my fucking feet to the fire, by God, stroke that motherfucker up and let's make sure it's good enough. Because when motherfuckers hold my feet to the fire, I become a better person. And, that's why I feel about it. And anybody that feels that last night was an attack, you're wrong. Like I said, there were some questions that were heated and maybe could have been asked in a more suitable fashion, if that's the way you want to put it. But, it is what it is. And like I said, when I got off phone with Cleveland, shit was square. And I have no, I ain't got nothing but love and respect for Cleveland. And I've talked to Tommy, and I've talked to some of these motherfuckers, so, and I know they're fucking, they think shit don't apply to them. So, but anyway, and, that's it, let's, and I'll continue to support Cleveland. I'll go to his streams, and I'll help him when and how I can. And Cleveland's right. I've never seen him ask for a fucking dime. And we know some motherfuckers out there that beg for shit. So, but all you snowflakes that want to get offended for Cleveland, y'all go ahead and be offended. And anybody else out there that I have a question about, or that the people in this room have a question about, or in Discord, and people, well, that ain't got nothing to do with community. Yes, it does. You need to know who you're associated with. And you need to know who's standing with you and is going to have your best interest at heart. And shit like that's part of the reason some motherfuckers don't like hanging out with me, because I get passionate. Yeah, they get burnt and shit changes, Robert.
I like hanging out with you, Cowboy.
I didn't hear that one, brother. Hold on, I'm trying to get you pulled up. One more time there, bro.
I said, I like hanging out with you, Cowboy. What's up, Mike? Welcome to the chat. And everybody.
Facts.
You say that things can be differently. Here's the deal. like I said in the text chat, I am who I am. I talk how I talk. Okay? That's just me. And if I have to accept you for you, you need to accept me for me. And there was no ill intent. There was no any sort of negativity meant to go towards News Now Cleveland. We just wanted answers. And for you people that can't understand that, fucking rewatch the live stream from beginning to end over and over until you get it.
I agree. And like I said, I don't know how to talk to anybody but straight. And folks, don't listen to Pikes. He calls me a pull shark. He was just extremely tired and jet lagged. Now, and that's a dude that can ask him tough questions now, Pikes there. Yeah. But like I said, no, I'm all about unity in the community, and I'm not going to talk behind anybody's back. And that's all it amounts to. The opportunity was there. It was taken. Can we do better? Probably. Will we do better if it ever happens again? Most likely. It's about getting better and about being, a community that we can support. And, the phone call I got earlier, they brought up Houston and shit like that. And just like we said, I'm not going to say anything bad about Houston. He has a prior conviction, registered sex offender, and there's allegations now. That's all I know. And I'm not going to knock him in the head. That don't mean I'm going to break my neck to support him or sing his only a little bit, number one. But the division in the community makes me sick. A lot of it has to do with that's the way the government has kept the power. They have kept us divided on a personal level. People have got the idea today that you can't ask somebody a tough question or hold their feet to the fucker or whatever and then move past it. That you can't be upset or passionate about something. Express yourself. Talk it out like grown people, face to face, fucking, and move on past it. All about, you take the 6 to 10 people in the room right now, or 20 people in this room right now, and put us all in the room, and I guarantee you're going to have at least 3 different crowds. Eventually. There are some people that just personalities and mindsets and the way we think that we attract to people, of certain personalities. Some just mesh better than others. But that don't mean that we all cannot support each other, have adult debates, disagreements, questions, and talk to people like adults. And be real and work it out, sit down and have beer and tacos and have a fucking good time and go from there.
Nobody should get upset. There was no slandering of families or anything of like that. No real shit talking. Questions.
Absolutely it is, William. Especially when that person's trying to give me directions on what I should and shouldn't do. When you talk to me like an adult, I'll talk to you like one. When you try to talk to me, like I said, you got something to say, towards a conversation we're having instead of your personal dislikes about me, we will discuss them. Now, other than that, you said I ought to. So, and every time you show up, you bitch about my decorations and shit like that. So, you know, and I don't know if you watched any of my videos. I don't give a fuck if you're here or not. I don't give a fuck about, you know, the only thing I care about fucking being able to go live is just being able to go live. So, I mean, how many videos have you got out, William? No. So, oh my God. William, I bet we can take a vote and you'll lose. How many people thinks William bitches every time he shows up in here about my flag or my lampshade or just bitches to bitch? The chickens are doing pretty good, Roadhog. He's got another 30 in the injury. His last deal, he tried this egg turner again, and it didn't work out so well. Out of 21, he only had 2 that hatched. And which Kim? Should be done. A whole lot of that's fixing to change too. Robert, that was a conclusion everybody involved come to last night. That's what Cleveland said to me. Distilled, okay, Road. We'll try that too. We filter our water, but I'm not sure if he's been using just regular tap water or what. So, hey, Kumanina. I hope I said that right. Kumanina. Always 81 live. If 81's live and out on the street, y'all go hang out with him. And let's see. I'll pull him up on this phone. Yeah, it's hotter than hell. Humid too. Thank you, Kumanina. Thank you. He is driving right now. Well, actually, it says he's live. But we're going to go check out suspicious activity. Yes, he's live.
So scary. They're scary, scary.
I'm not saying he has contact, but he does have people in front of him. And
He might have to get back to work. You guys might want to let him through. Damn gangsters. Fucking thugs.
he is in their ass.
Fucking pieces of shit.
So, Jaded, how you doing, hon? Good to see you.
Fucking gangbangers. Okay. Hey, look. There's the blue line, guys. I'm trying to... Oh, no! Fucking piece of shit. I guess all the action's over. Yeah, I'm good.
Well, Jaded, I can see that point of view. You know. And I reckon if that goes, you know, for one, it goes for all, where it should. No. I wish folks would have stayed to the end of it and all of that and seen the way it all come out. You know, and not all of us had all the information you did either, Jaded. You know, and like I said, it wasn't a planned deal or anything else. It developed in the chat. And, you know, and it was all squashed. You know, but I don't talk behind people's back, Jaded. You should, you know, you ought to know that about me. And or Dangley, you know, and it wasn't just 3 or 4 of us that had questions. There were a lot of people talking and had questions and a lot of different servers. You know, so. And the title of the stream, just so you know, Jade, wasn't directed at you either. Cool. 1A, I've got him pulled up on my other phone. Jaded, I was asking the facts. I didn't know you had all that. And there were a bunch of people that had tried to ask him on more than one occasion. It developed in the stream. I didn't say anything last night that I hadn't said in Discord or anywhere else. I never made any accusations. I said there was things that did not make sense. There were some people making accusations. And I figure it's better to go straight in. And like I said, it developed in the chat. It wasn't a planned deal. It wasn't a set up deal or anything else, Jaded. It got brought up in the chat. It was being discussed. I asked a question. I asked people's opinions. How's that running my mouth? I did ask, what do you think? And Jaded, he had been asked a couple of times in a couple of the Discord servers too. It come up in here. He called, it was squashed. Why get offended for somebody else when it was handled out front? And I'll have his back in the shit, Jaded. People, and I'm not saying everybody stated their positions in the most tasteful way, Jaded. Absolutely, Richard. And now can't nobody go behind, go say, well, Dangley said this, Cleveland, or Cowboy said this. We fucking said it right here to him, and he spoke his piece to us. And we accepted it. It's good. Like I said, we will have his back. But Jaded, isn't asking somebody like that out front the way to do shit instead of talking shit behind somebody's back in a back room? When Jaded, I've said more than once, I've talked to Tommy and them motherfuckers. I believe them people to act that way. I've dealt with their shit too. I mean, I picked up the fucking phone and called in on Cleveland's behalf. And I've dealt with them after the fact. Okay? And I was the first one that said last night, and I've said it more than once, that people act different in shock situations. And that was a shock situation. And shit but there were things that didn't make sense because it all made sense to you and you had the information. Don't mean everybody else knew that. And what is wrong with saying, hey man, some of this don't make sense? Jaded, they've called me too. They've got my address. I mean, go watch the video, Tommy Gunn. I give the motherfucker my address. And I know they're a lot closer to you than they are me. But I called in in Cleveland's benefit too, trying to pull some of their attention my way. You know, and this ain't about division or fucking, it wasn't about attacking Cleveland. And like I said, John, it wasn't all picture perfect as far as the way everything went down last night, but it come out to a damn good end. You know, Jaded, that had been done on several occasions. And there we go back to different personalities and stuff like that. That I was being an asshole. Jaded, I thought that I didn't know that was a debate. I'm the whole ass. I've never denied being an asshole or, you know. Well, Jaded, would you respect somebody for backbiting and keeping talk like that going in the back room? Or, no, we handled the truth. Cleveland answered the fucking questions that people had that did not make sense. All that was squashed other than people being pissed off about it and not him. Not everybody had the same information you had and all of that knowledge, Jaded. But as a community, if we're not transparent with each other, and whether it's about questions about something, or was it fake? Was it real? Because we know that there's auditors out there that have staged shit, and we know who they are. Beers and tacos, beers and tacos. Well, I mean, I guess that's your perception of it, William. Because if I can't trust my peoples and my brothers in the peace community, and us, even if we disagree, to be able to work through it and continue on for the greater good. If we stay divided, then why even fucking fight? Rhoda, I don't know if I have the whole answer. To me, it's about freedom and our God-given rights and all of that. That's what it is for me. And unity, even if you don't like people. If we're going for the same good and towards the same goal of our freedoms and as human beings, do no harm, pursue your happiness. That's the community. See through the BS, absolutely. Right, mister? Anyway. What's up, Sensei? What's up, girl? And and JD, I understand you're vested. You had more information. You've been a part of it a lot longer and everything else. But that don't mean that all of us did. And like I said, can it get better? I'm sure it can. So fuck y'all. Ask me the hard questions. Ask me anything. I give a fuck. I ain't got nothing to hide, and I ain't got no reason to lie. So, like I said, Jaded, I mean, would you much rather people talk shit behind people's back or be fucking out front and everything be squared up and fucking, you know? Okay, Jaden. Yeah. Much love as always. You know that. And, you know. I love her too. Because I never go outside without them, brother. Lights hurt my eyes, and that's one reason at night, most of the time it's dark. That's the reason I drug this old lamp in here, because the lamp works. And the shade knocks off some of the bright light. I am, what do they call it, photosensitive. I'm nearsighted, and bright light hurts my eyes. Don't even, nobody show that one. First time, not here, motherfucker. Not here. So, and first time, if you want to make it your last time, attack like that in my stream again. Bezzo, thank you. Much love, darling. Pew pew. It's all good, Dangles. What's up, twin mommy? Welcome. Love you. So, but long and short, people, whether we like people or not, we do have a responsibility to ourselves and to the community to know each other. And we got a responsibility to ourselves to keep us and each other safe. And if we can't, and if there's something that makes us question something, we ought to be big enough to do that. And when I think it was done. Am I always the best or the most tactful? Fuck no. But Cleveland was good with shit. I'm good with shit. Dangley's good with shit. And I've got Cleveland's back in it. Period. Always honest. Bizzo, it's my birthday. Do I get a spanking? That's it, 81. It says you're live again. Is this true? No. But anyway, You know, I I understand people getting upset for people they love and all of that. I do. Um, and Twin Mama, you're right. And and like I said, you know, there were some heated questions last night, and but I think we all learned from them. We all learned that we can also do shit a little bit better next time. You know, and like I said, you know, I ain't got nothing but love for people in the community. The only people that fucking really get my hair up are fucking sovereign citizens, aka the government, law dogs, that think that they have a right to rule or have authority over another man. Uh, no, I agree that we have to have laws and you know, there's universal law, natural law, whatever you want to call it. Uh, hey, I'm good with it. I remember when there was 1, 2, and 3, Nedra, and Kamanina, much love to you. Like I said, I appreciate everybody being here. I really do. And we don't always have to agree. We're not always going to agree on every little thing. You know, the focus is the end goal, the freedom, the liberties, our rights. And we've got to be big enough people to work through our differences, to be able to talk to them and to be able to stay on the common ground. Because, you know, if you can't trust people, you can't trust people. I mean, and I'm sorry, I get out, especially out in the field. I need to trust motherfuckers. We can just make first time the last time. You know, I'm pretty sure I know who first time is. It's Mr. Tommy or one of the 3 of his little douchebag buddies. So, and you ain't gonna come in here attacking Cleveland either. No. Good call, 1A. No. So. And like I said, you know, those of you that called trying to tell me to stay in my own lane and try to tell me how I need to do this, or if there's questions to be asked, you know, that I need to be talking to auditors about clips I hadn't even seen and shit like that. If that's why you want to run your channel, go run your fucking channel that way. Again, quit trying to tell me how to do my shit. And you know who you are. And maybe I painted Not Now, Maybe Later's toes and the fucking lamp. Did you ever think of that? Twin Mama, yes. Every audience are different. People are different. Personalities are different. You know, and everybody's not going to do it to somebody else's taste. You know, and that's what I mean. You can take the 20 people in this room and put us all in one room together physically, and I will bet you dollars to donuts. Much love, Bizzo. Thanks for being here. Thank you for lurking. We love you. Hope to see more of you. Absolutely, Road. Cleveland does what Cleveland does. Dangley does what Dangley does. Road does what Road does. And that's going to suit a lot of people. And it's also not going to suit a lot of people. All right, 1A. Much love, brother. I do ride bareback. That's how you got pregnant in Oklahoma, 81. The mystery solved. I don't think we're fighting. I don't, like I said, there was one individual that made a phone call earlier. They know who they are, trying to tell me what I needed to do and shit like that, and all butt hurt and everything else. And all of us ain't going to be able to work together. I'm looking stupid about that. But I'm not looking to tear these people down. You know, it's just chat stream, whatever. And well, I mean, apparently I'm supposed to watch interviews of cops killing citizens. And Jan Harrington,
control.
Thank you. Mister, that's right. And there's a lot of people that can be bullied and ruled by popular opinion and everything else. And I'm not saying I'm above learning to do better. That's not what I'm saying. Right, 81, it does me too. We all know that happens, and there's nothing wrong with making it known and shit like that. But that's not what I want to focus on. I want to focus on changing the fact that cops are killing citizens in cold blood. Right, twin mommy. And like I said, I'm here. I'm not really typing in the chat. No, Tricky. But just because our personalities don't always meld and shit like that does not mean that we cannot stand united for the common good. I mean, how many of you motherfuckers work or have people that you have to deal with in everyday life that you don't like? But do you find what? And if it's on the job, you get paid to do it or whatever, but you still got a goal and everything else that you got to work towards together to meet, to get that paycheck or whatever. And what did I miss? Road. Yes, it was 81. No doubt about it. Right, Dangley? How long do you have? True, Mommy. And we appreciate his service and sacrifice and yours as well. The soldier's not the only one that serves. And the whole family sacrifices. And I'm sure he don't like everybody that he serves with. But like Dangley said, you got to have each other's six to get to that common end. '81, I've seen a lot of that. I get where you're coming from, yes. So. Road, not the place for me. I appreciate the suggestion, and but I appreciate the fact that it's there. But I don't have the skills to navigate there. So, but anyway, moving on. What do we want to talk about now? Hey, love you too, son. Are you going live again? If you are, hell, we'll mirror it, or I'll get my little fucking tripod out and fucking put you up on here. Family travesty, murder, fucking really an act of aggression, retaliation, and war. But absolutely, Richard. And on a ship, close quarters, fucking hard, fucking 24-hour work and shit like that. It's really hard to have motherfuckers ass you don't like till you get out on the water. And then when you know that you don't have to like that motherfucker to live to get back to land, you just got to work to getting back to fucking land. I mean, that's a fucking wonderful analogy. It is for me. Well, let us know if and when you do, bro. We'll be there. We will be there. So, anyway, fucking. I like these little chat streams. I like being able to read the fucking chats anyway. Anyway, like I said, I don't know what the answer is. I know talking shit in back rooms ain't it. Only way I know how to do shit's the way I do shit. Anybody got any better suggestions? I'm open to suggestions. So. Turn around backwards, put into his jacket. Hold on. Family who absolutely, Dangley. Trust no one. Question everything. Why? Because it's in your best interest to question everything. Oh, somebody's mad. I lost one subscriber in this stream. Oh well. Maybe William unsubscribed. Family, you talking about nothing being done about Lavoy?
Hey, Dangley, I just sent you a private message so when it come across on Cowboys live stream.
Tell me how that worked out for you.
The things been done about Lavoy. Well, I mean, there's people call themselves 3%ers and shit like that.
What I just wrote to you.
And they're the ones that claim that they have the arms that they'll stand and fight and shit like that. And I agree. You know why nothing's been done about Lavoy? Because it didn't affect people. It did not, other than the small group up there and his immediate family and shit like that. People seen it on the news, said dumbass, and they got up and went back to work because it didn't happen to them. People have no fucking empathy for people anymore. And that's how Germany the Holocaust happened. People had no empathy for their fucking neighbor. Whether it was through government propaganda and telling them, well, this motherfucker's black, white, red, yellow, or is a Christian, a fucking Jew, an atheist, or whatever. They had no empathy for their fucking fellow man. And it was not happening to me, so I turned a blind eye. And I heard my neighbor holler for help, and I turned a blind eye because it didn't happen to me. And then I heard my other neighbor holler for help, but they wouldn't hear from me, so I turned a blind eye. And then when they came for me, there was nobody to help me. That's why nothing's being done. Because they come one at a fucking time, and they keep us divided by race, by ideology, by religion, by fucking borders. And it's brainwashing from the fucking people in power that divide us. If it ain't none of your business, mind your own fucking business. You know, if they're not coming for you, fucking shut up. They're not coming for you. If you speak up, they'll come for you. Motherfucker, if we'll stand up together, they won't come for none of us. Buy gun ownership. I don't understand, Catman. Yes, mister, but they're still doing it one at a time. And then they're convincing the bootlickers and the supporters that they're not doing it, that they're doing shit to protect them. Mister, you're right. Well, you know, as a parent, it's hard not to put a kid first, even if it means bending the knee. But when I look back at it and think, well, if my folks would have stood instead of bending the knee, then I wouldn't be having to take a knee, or I wouldn't be having to ask that question. Catman, I'm not going to really have a question here. Yes, they can pull shit out of their ass and come take anybody's guns pretty much anytime they want to. Mister, what state are you in? Because, mister, my personal belief, Second Amendment goes, it says it shall not be infringed on, period. Not with the exception of a background check or anything else. Well, Mommy, they can have mine. That's the reason I have them, just to hand them over. Richard, I couldn't have said it better myself. They're here to protect and serve their fucking pockets and inflict their will. Yeah, there is a lot of vested interest for the NRA for there still to be gun control issues. Twin Mommy, it shouldn't matter where you live. And that this kind of goes back to my stream about why they're a hero or a punk bitch. I say punk bitch. Doc Holliday was a fucking hero. Twin Mommy, I get you, you know. Right. It's not a right if you have to have a permit, Catman. I agree. As soon as they started restricting my access to anything the government has, they're infringing on the Second Amendment. Because the Second Amendment ain't about deer hunting, it ain't about personal protection against civilian. It's about protecting ourselves from a tyrannical government. Mister, I agree. I agree with that. Well, say here you don't have to have your fingerprints. You can. And if you go get a concealed carry permit, which is unconstitutional, you can get your gun a lot quicker and easier too. Fuck that. I'll fill out the paperwork for the background check every time. Which is, to me, is unconstitutional, but that's what I have to do to meet my need. Nothing, and that's one thing I look forward to Oklahoma doing. Oklahoma's will be constitutional carry very soon. Again, well, it don't matter if it's Trump or Obama to me. They have the same puppet master. They're working to the same goal. They're just the biggest trolls in the country. Democrats and Republicans are all on the fucking same side. And it's to divide and conquer. And that's the reason they have two different deals. Everybody has to do a background check, mommy. Twin mommy. But to me, that's still a violation of the Second Amendment. The Second Amendment said that it shall not be infringed on after they pass the background check. I mean, what it says. It says it shall not be infringed on, then there's a period. Absolutely, Catman. And then those that followed the Founding Fathers made it a felony to cast off the government. Imagine that. I agree, mister. I agree, but they do. And they've been doing it because we have allowed it. Our grandparents allowed it. Just like with the driver's license and tags and shit like that, or the income tax. Our grandparents allowed it. The government don't have any right to that money. And they're stealing it. And they just wrote it out on a piece of paper that said, we're sovereign peoples, we're a sovereign entity, and we have the right to tax you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Absolutely, mister. Declaration of Independence. Well, fun fact in history, y'all know Texas is the only state in the Union that was formally invited to join the Union, because Texas is not a state. It is a country and a republic unto itself that is a coalition force to the United States. It is considered part of it, but it is technically a coalition force to it. Driving is a right, Ricky. Freedom of travel. And back in the day, a driver was defined by the Constitution and legal definition of someone hauling people or goods for profit, commercial operations. All the driving laws are set up that way. Supreme Court opinion is that driving is a right and is involved in free travel. Case law out of California, time and time again, has said you do not have to have a driver's license, insurance, or tags to drive in California. Driver's license were a trick, so we're tagging vehicles. They come up with tagging vehicles about the time they started fucking actually putting serial numbers on them, or shortly thereafter. But anyway, because the vehicle's getting stolen, and you could steal a vehicle, drive it 20 fucking miles down the road, and run it the rest of your life, and it never be found because they did not have state identifications on them. Then the state said, "Well, here we will give you a tag. You let us keep your title. We will give you a certificate that says you own it, but we keep the actual title. And then if your car comes up gone, we can find your stolen car by this tag." And it was free for years. It was free. I think like it was 12, 13 years, something like that. Or maybe it was only 3. Anyway, some of my information gets crosswise. But anyway, it was free for a while. And then they said, well, we got to start charging you for it. And then in 1908, was it 1908 or 1928. I believe it was that the first state started issuing a driver's license. Well, you didn't have to do anything to get the driver's license. You just had to pay the state to get it. You didn't have to pass a test. You didn't even have to have a fucking vehicle. You just had to pay the state and be licensed with the state. But that driver's license was actually meant and set up for commercial operators under law. So, later, Richard. Thanks for showing up. Much love. Right, mister? Absolutely. And the laws, the speed limits and stop signs and shit like that, all actually only apply to commercial drivers. But anyway. But there's cans of worms everywhere. So, but I'm working on doing research into that shit and working on testing that too. The biggest one I think we really need to work on changing is going in the courtroom. So, yeah, let's go fishing. Absolutely, mister. But you can also nullify them contracts in writing. When you can actually, I don't know the exact process, and I've seen some videos on it and hadn't done all the research. You can write your state, DOT, your local, and all of this, turning in your driver's license, demanding the title to your vehicle, and all of this, and you be completely legal. Does that mean that you're not going to get fucked with, and that they're not going to write you tickets and still try to drag you into court and still try to steal your shit? No, that does not mean what that, by no means. They're going to do every bit of that shit. They're going to try you just as much as you try them. You just got to be able to fucking continue to survive in that. So, yeah, Ricky. Yeah, to get yes. To a degree, I believe it was 28 when the states and the shit started some of the restoration and stuff like that. But prior to, yes, you had to make your own shit, or you was part of a club and stuff like that. Yes, just like the property you buy, the house you own, the land you own, you don't own it. You're still paying taxes on it. Why are you still paying taxes on something that you've already paid for? You've already paid taxes on. Why are you continuing to have to pay taxes on it? Was it 13? Okay. Well, just like they say, there's no debtor's prison in America. It's supposed to be unconstitutional and all this other shit. They cannot put you in prison because you owe somebody money you cannot pay. But what does the state do? They ticket you, threaten you with violence, lock you in a cage, and then to get out, they say you have to pay, that you have to pay these restitutions and shit like that. And it don't matter what other bills you have, whether you live or die, you have to fucking pay, or we're going to lock you in a cage. We're going to throw you in jail if you don't pay. How in the fuck is that not a debtor's prison? In a way, it is cheap rent till they come take it away from you. Yes, or tax the shit out of it, or no. And then they're going to tax you for dying, and then they're going to tax you for being buried, and then they're going to tax you for the fucking headstone. Then they're going to tax you for the fucking grave that you lay in. A personal property tax. And then in 10 or 15 years, they'll knock down all the fucking headstones, pave over it, and then tear down a fucking neighborhood and go set a cemetery in that motherfucker and start the whole process all over again. That's just like Social Security. You know, yes, I'm on disability from a motorcycle wreck and shit like that. Have been for a couple of years. Just had a knee replacement, total knee replacement 3 years ago. In this wreck, they wanted to cut my left arm off at the shoulder and debated on cutting off my fucking left knee or leg at the fucking knee. I walked around for damn near 10 years. Limped around. I was on crutches and fucking wheelchairs and everything else. And anyway, I have worked and earned my own money since I was 5 fucking years old. Actually, before that, I actually started working outside the home or my grandfather's fucking farm when I was 5 years old for people in the community, making 25, 50 cents a day. Been paying taxes since I was 13 years old. And then people talk about me being on disability, getting a free handout. No, I paid into that shit. The government stole money from me for Social Security and for disability. I paid my shit. And I continue to pay taxes every day that I spend money. And then people are like, well, you're relying on the government that you hate. Well, they stole from me. They have stole from all of us. How am I freeloading off a motherfucker that stole from me? How am I freeloading off of you when I'm paying the same taxes you are? How am I freeloading when I paid into it since I was 13 fucking years old? If I'd paid into my own retirement fund as much as I paid into the government since I was 13 years old, I wouldn't need nothing from nobody. I'd be a millionaire. Period. Do I like it? No. Am I trying to better myself and other means and be more self-reliant? Absolutely. That's the reason I wouldn't get rid of my fucking chickens or my son's chickens or whoever's chickens. Fucking, I'm not going to get rid of a fucking garden or anything else. No. And my work has always been manual labor, whether it was on the end of a shovel, putting in heat and air, changing motors out on cars, lawnmowers, driving a tractor, working cattle, digging post holes, and some of my earliest memories, before I was even 5, I had worked since I was old enough to walk, really, and I'm not bitching about it. It's good for people to work. It's good for people to cover the ground they stand on. But the government has stole from us for generations and generations to make people or to take away their self-reliance, make them dependent on government, and to keep people broke and enslaved. Yes, it is, bro. Food is the ultimate currency. Food and water. And if you can't get them two, you're fucked. And there's a lot of amenities that people are used to. Running water, heat, sleeping in a bed, having a roof over your head at all. Toilet paper is a luxury. It is by no means to me a fucking necessity. You've got an unlimited supply of toilet paper if you've got a couple of good rags and a fucking pot you boil water in. Just saying. I still do that, Pamela. I've got a fairly decent garden going out back for no more room than what I've got. Hell, I get to eat 1 to 3 fresh cucumbers a day, and just about to the point I can start giving them out to neighbors. I got tomatoes that will be coming off here in the next week and a half. That will, and I've got some more I'm fixing to put out and start right along with cucumbers and cantaloupe. You got dry leaves, you got fucking like they used to use back in the fucking day, the old Sears and Roebuck catalogs. You got, mini pennies, bidets. I still don't know why bidets hadn't caught on around here. Can I send some of what to Georgia? The cucumbers, the tomatoes, the cantaloupe, the watermelon? I can. I'm not sure you'll want to pay the freight on it, but no. I mean, fuck, I'm holding chopped cotton. Do you can? Right, mister. I mean, I can grow enough for everybody on the block and still have some going into winter. It's just keeping it through the fucking winter. I love my shit fresh, and but that's where a good root cellar comes in too, and good dry roots, and that's the problem around here, is it being dry. Well, I prefer my own stuff. I don't like buying shit out. I mean, hold on a minute. And these two things right here at the grocery store down the street will cost me $6. And I can literally sit down and eat both of these in one setting. And these are bigger than the ones at the store. All right, this is about the average size that I'm getting right now. And this is a smaller one. It's not quite as big around. They are both roughly the same length. They're right at a foot long.
What are you doing?
And hang on a minute, y'all.
Hey, asshole.
What asshole?
What are you doing?
Oh, running the live stream. What are you doing?
Down here stomping around the border?
Are you live?
No, we'll be here in a little bit.
All right. Well, I'm gonna keep mine going, but when you go live, I'll jump over on my phone and have my people, the ones in here, go over to yours.
Yeah, PP crossed over to Mexico. We went over to get some stuff, and he comes back. We're gonna open up live and go live then and do it, and then we're not gonna piss him off when he gets back over here. You.
Redneck said, tell the motherfucker on the phone to shut the fuck up.
Tell him to go suck a fat, well, and he can have mine. It's nice and salty and fresh for him.
What's up, MCW Joker? And Redneck, you heard what he had to say.
I think it's time for Redneck to answer the hard questions.
Amish, I know what you're talking about. I don't like them. I have done it.
Why did he send me a private message and then tell me he sent me it?
Redneck, there you go.
I want to know why every time I see a picture with him in it, Astor the drag queen.
All right, Redneck, you got 2 hard questions. Not now, maybe later.
Wrong with drag queen. I'm just wondering why. What's going on there, Michael?
Not now, maybe later. Says, why does every picture he sees of you, you're with drag queens?
I can't see the chat, cowboy, so let me know what he's saying.
And Yeah, he said, I was repeating the question to him, and he said, yeah, I heard what my little bitch okay had to say.
Is that right?
And then Redneck, Dangley
He
wants,
must have a blue wrench in your stream.
Dangley wants to know why you sent him a private message not to have it on the stream, then told everybody on the stream you sent him a private message. That's your two hard questions at the moment. So far, we got crickets. I asked him what Dangley had to say and what you had to say, and all he had to say was he heard what my little okay bitch said. Oh, he's coming to Discord.
Well, then get your big ass up in this dude.
They're censoring Dimacious Earth. I use that shit everywhere, Redneck.
I got done taking the shit just in time.
I didn't know they was. Probably because it works and it won't kill you. And see, that's something else I don't do. I don't put toxins on my garden. I've been out there picking off aphids and fucking cutworms and horned tomato worms.
Boy, these
by hand.
hybrid cars are something different now.
Or use a little bit of soapy water and a sprayer. Yes, they do. Google is a government-run corporation. With the CIA, fucking NSA, finance, whatever.
We have the great Malenko in here, guys.
All right, Mr. Malenko, one of the hard questions. Is it true that Nedrek plays with dolls?
No.
Can you answer the reason all the pictures that show you look like the person might be a male posing as a female?
Yes, it does, Pamela. Works on flies and a bunch of other bugs, too.
Ask that again. You got me confused.
It works on most insects because
I'm
it
not
plugs
busting
up their body.
You're not telling me. I can care less one way or another. There's nothing wrong with it. I just want to know why you keep denying.
Not all the pictures that you have seen of me have been with these questionable trannies.
Road, yes, you absolutely
That's a
use it
very
on your
ugly
garden,
word you
in
use there,
your
sir.
yard,
But
on your
the only
pets,
pictures I've seen with people
as
and
a
you
food supplement, even.
Transgender.
Well, maybe that might change at some point if a couple of people make it up to Dallas at some point. Just saying.
I don't know if those people want to make Dallas, if the person they're trying to meet can't just be real.
Hi,
and
Blue.
they tell them
How
the
are you,
truth,
beautiful?
and let them know
Much
what's
love.
up.
Oh, are those people afraid that they might be considered trannies if they're in a picture with me?
Once again, that is a very ugly word you're using there, sir.
Transgender.
Same, different, tranny, transgender, whatever.
So is that a 4-speed tranny or an overdrive tranny then there, Nedrek?
Neither one. It's a person tranny.
I sure wish I was watching those live stream comments right now.
Can everybody hear the discussion on
Oh,
Discord?
and Dangley, to answer your alleged tough question, I explained that to you already.
Yeah, but then you got on voice and broadcasted it over the live stream that you sent me a private message because you wanted to avoid putting it on live stream.
What are you hiding there, Nick Rick? Be transparent. No, be transparent. No, be transparent.
Shut up, I'm trying to. You said you had his headphones silenced. That's why I told you.
After the fact, you had already said something.
Well, then that sounds like a setup to me, sir.
Oh, no, don't twist this on me.
Hold on just a second, y'all. Discord is an app. It's a gaming app that you can download and come in and
I'm
do
not just twisting on
a
you.
chat
I'm saying it's a
and,
conspiracy setup.
talk in voice. All these people are in the same channel. It's something like CB Talk. And yes, mister, that's it. 24, 28 good fertile eggs are a road. But anyway, there's some Discord channels I would say are unhealthy, and some that are a fucking hoot. Right there is a Discord channel. That is a Dangly Cowboy Show. We have a lot of fun in there, a lot of open, honest discussions. And yeah, quail eggs are real small. It takes a lot to make one good egg there, Blue. But they're good. And quail eggs are actually more nutritious, by my understanding, than chicken eggs. I guess it's more concentrated. But anyway, like I said, that's where these guys are at, or in Discord right now. I muted it so we're not hearing them, and I can talk a minute. But yes, they're very rich. Well, they're good, but they're rich. They have a cake and a extra rich cheesecake. You know, same different kind of thing. But they're delicious. And right. Well, I prefer my eggs scrambled or boiled. I do eat fried eggs, but they have to be fucking. I don't like no running goop. I like all my shit pretty solid. So, but it takes about 6 quail eggs to make a good fried egg sandwich. Just saying. Fried, boiled, and scrambled. Other than that, no thank you. And I know there's a lot more ways to do them, poached and fucking all that shit. No thank you. You go ahead. I will do them raw sometimes, depending on what's up. Right, Road. Yeah, I knew they were very, very. Honest, if I do them pickled, I'm pretty fucking hungry. I'm not completely opposed to them, but you know, depends. I've eaten them raw too, Road. Especially back in my younger days when I tried to buff up and shit like that. Oh, I love deviled eggs. Yeah, absolutely. I'll fight a motherfucker for some good deviled eggs. Don't think I won't. And I will bite a motherfucker over the last one. And yes, I can bite your ass for fucking 4 teeth. Don't think I can. No. Anyway, I'm going to unmute Discord. All right, we're back. We're back on.
Well, you missed all the content.
We had a Brian Swanson and Tricky Ricky slide on.
Spirit, yeah, if you're going to eat them, keep them in the fridge, and hell, they'll last up to a month at least. And me myself, I suggest not washing them until you're ready to cook them. You know,
And I definitely
chlorine
don't know who Brian
soak in and all
Swanson
that.
is.
So,
Well, if they eventually don't find their way into voice chat, they'll find their way out of the server.
I agree.
no, Road, I can't say I have. And like I said, pickled eggs, it depends on who pickles them and how. I do like pickled eggs, but I'm pretty picky in it. Some of them are just too pickled. Right, mister? Yeah. And you will feel a pep. You go to eating quail eggs on a regular basis and you will notice it. The bloom on them. Oh, they will, Spirit. They will. And raw, they really will. As far as all that goes. Or that's my opinion and all of that. Anytime you cook anything, you cook some of the nutrients out of it. That's just, microwaves are horrible. I use one every once in a while, but I want 1A. For years, I didn't have one in the house. This is my son's house, so there's one there.
Cowboy, you got quiet on it.
Oh, I'm still here. I'm in my live stream, brother. And but microwaves are miniature nuclear reactors.
Waiting on your ass.
Hey, I'll
We
try them,
know,
bro.
Tricky
Unless you're
Ricky
talking
and
to
Brian Swanson.
Spirit.
Yeah, we know a Tricky Ricky well.
So
Oh, they joined the server. I was just curious, and I looked at Mutual. They were in yours and Mertz.
I'd love to have some quails out here, really, Road. I'm not sure until I get some more cats caught up that that's a doable thing, but I love
Ricky,
waking
I
up the
think is
quails.
only yours and Cowboy and I server.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, he's straight. I hadn't seen him nowhere else.
I had my suspicions of it being MBM because didn't she like to call him Tricky Ricky?
I've heard Tricky Ricky talk, so
All right.
Tricky Ricky's been on my live streams for a very long time.
All right. Cool.
bet. Do you have my address?
Yeah,
I will
I've
try
got
them,
that.
brother.
I've
Hell,
seen
I'll
him
do
in
a
the
live
stream
stream on it.
That's a lot.
And yes, Tricky, they was talking about you. So
Correct me if I'm wrong, Tricky Ricky, but didn't you think Old Man was hot?
Tricky Ricky, did you hear that? Not now, maybe later. Wants to know if didn't you think that old man was hot?
If he's in the live stream chat, I can't see it.
Well, he heard us talking about him, or y'all talking about him. Now I've asked him the question, repeated it. They said, "LOL, yes."
Oh yeah, then if that's Tricky Ricky, he's good people.
That's your verification code, I guess, Tricky. So I missed that part, but old man kind of is hot in his own way, ain't he? He's got the little trays.
Mission, Texas.
If you're talking about the turning trays, or are you talking about just a little flat trays that you can set a couple up in it? Because he's got a turning tray, he just hadn't had very good luck with that automatic egg turner. Yes, much love. Prayer for Hags. Lupus sucks. No
Sorry, what an
several-
order I had to pay the parking for. You got to pay to park here. You know, of course, they got to get the money. Did you know it cost you $1 to go across the border and $0.25 to come back? I did not know that.
Did you know I cannot cross a border?
think you're only free to travel in the states. I don't think it means countries. I don't know.
Well, 10, 15 years ago, you didn't have to have a pass.
I think you can get by with just your ID, I believe. Don't quote me on that, though.
No, sir, I don't believe so. I mean, I guess PP's going to know, which there is a little bit of difference for truck drivers and shit like that. But for the most part, I believe you have to have a passport these days.
Man, they're taking fucking forever to call.
And what?
The lawyer and the FMLA coordinator are taking forever to call me.
Damn it. They have a sign up here. It says, hogs and pig parking only.
That's for Harley Davidson.
No, I believe they're referring to the cops.
Well, they may be, but most of the time that refers to big Harley Davidsons and Sportsters. But I mean, it could be. I'm good with it. Well, Mister, I've tried to tell him that. Mister, I've tried telling him that because a hen don't set 24/7, and the temperatures will vary. He does have an automatic turner. He didn't have very good luck on his last. He's had better luck just doing it by hand, taking the lid off and stuff like that, and just kind of rolling around about like a hen would do. Cats have got more of them than anything, and I'm still trapping cats. So I believe it's 36 road. Give me just a minute. Road, the automatic holds 46. The automatic turner does. So I don't, man, there's some coattail riding motherfuckers, ain't there, y'all? Y'all see this old hack? Not now, maybe later. Wants to ride later, maybe not now. It's coattails. That's what's up. Well, this road, this is one that we got from Atwood. Just got a digital humidistat and thermometer in it. Part of the problem was they didn't seal off the controls, and it was fucking up the display and shit like that. So we done some siliconing and some different shit like that. And I think we got that issue straightened out. Like I said, I myself do not like the way the egg turners work. When they said something about an automatic egg turner, I was like, eh. And then when I seen the way it worked, my boy does that too. He can't hardly keep from it. Okay, he just started one about 10 days ago. So these are chick eggs. So he's still got about 19 days, so he's still got 10, 12 days. Oh, there's Richard, piece of shit. The little bitch himself. Yeah, about another week, you could probably ship them, mister. Richard, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So, yeah, lame ass hack. You can go back and pull my fucking record. I was paying taxes at fucking 13 years old, then. So. But, that's coming from somebody that's never worked a day in their life except for stealing shit from other people and molesting innocent women and children and, thieving shit for their dope habit, Really. So. Well, I guess you know how you get disability, huh, Crew? You're the expert at it. Drug test I've ever taken or a public record. Show me one time I failed one for meth. Just saying. So I work more by 10 o'clock in the morning than you fucking probably ever had in your whole damn life. The only thing you work is your fucking cock holster. And you're like a doorknob. Everybody takes a turn. So. Oh, Nita told me to tell you hi. Oh, no, that was bye. That's what she said to tell you, was bye. And she never fucking loved you anyway. She loves some cowboy. Oh, Rick the bitch, piece of crap. You got quiet, dude. Yeah. There's your daddy right there, your annihilator. That's the only way he's got out of any situation, by fucking hitting them knees. Yes, Daddy, please don't knock my teeth out. I will bow and lick your boots. Ricky, we all know how the drug habit is. It's eating him up. Look at the dumb shit he comes up with. I mean, he can't even fucking put together a decent thought, man. And now I guess he's a fucking disability lawyer. And an expert one at that. Maybe he's a disability judge. Or maybe he's just a disabled little fucktard. I think the latter one's probably the most likely, but I don't have proof of that. I think your puppy crawled under the bed not now. Maybe he pissed in the fucking floor. I think he probably pissed in the floor and realized he was fixing to get his nose rubbed in it and his ass spanked, and he hid it under the bed. Yep. That's probably most likely what happened. Rick the bitch. Now that's one that can't handle his fucking feet in the fire. Right, 918. He knows that guy, don't he? Like a fart in the wind. I wish our old buddy Fart would come back now. I miss him. I think he probably lurks around in here. He just don't want people to know it. He says he always watching yours, oh, not now. The one in your mouth there, Mr. Bitch. The one in your mouth. Or did you have it mistaken for the one in your ass? Just curious, asking for a friend. Absolutely, mister. And I get up and do what I can when I can, and that's the deal. But I can't do it every day to fucking hold a job down. Rick, you dumb little bitch. He called them and let them know. They know exactly where he's at, you dumb motherfucker. If you would keep up with current events, you would know this shit, you fucking. It does, mister. It does. But like I said, I paid for it. You paid for it. And I still pay for it when I pay fucking taxes. Or we do. And yes, I will admit there are people that abuse that fucking system. There's people out there that have never had a job, drawing more money than I do. No, Rick, the bitch, you're not a steering wheel. You're not that fucking important. You're at best, you're a fucking floor mat. Everybody wipes their feet on a bitch like you. But that's what Nita said too. You're just a little punk bitch, and as all you can do is run your cock holster, and not very well. She's wondering why you're still here. Rick Krug, the AB native fucking Rapaho, huh? What do you do? Wrap a hole? Oh no, you're the hole that gets wrapped, I guess. They wrap you in the fucking mouth, don't they? Right, we the people. So, yeah. Nobody ever fucked Richard willfully. She got enough standards not to fuck with you. What's up, Rat Rod? How are you, brother? Well, that's more than we can say for you. You know, you're ugly and completely unfuckable. So, what? 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 Oh shit! What kind of truck you got there, Rat Rod? Struts. I'm assuming the front, depending. But what's up, Ned? Right? What? Rick, the punk bitch, piece of shit. Nita said, "Go away." She won't be mouthy, Rick. She will just bitch slap your punk little bitch ass, just like anybody else would, because you're a weak-kneed little puppy piss bitch. That's all. Bet she would. Yeah, might need to call Bev. We can always get her on the phone and live stream it to her. Any woman with the pulse, well, probably not even a pulse, is your kind of woman, huh? There, bitch. Rick calls you a bitch. That's it too. Not now. He are a bitch. You'll be anybody's bitch. You'll give you the time of day, Rick. Rick calls you a bitch, Cruz. Well, right, Rod. I appreciate you being here. I asked you what kind of truck it was, missed it a while ago. But we just hanging and banging and having real discussion. Putting some shit to bed, all the way to bed, dragging up some new shit. I'm gonna bend you over, Rick. Well. So instead of punk bitch Richard Cruz, think he's a bad motherfucker. I wear this choker because I'm a motherfucking warrior. And I'm a bad son bitch. And I can fuck anybody in the world up. And I'm a little pervert pedo who likes to talk about fucking little kids and goats. And I used to wrestle and got my fucking teeth knocked out because the bad old hangman give me a live, and that bitch put me in my place because I'm a little bitch, and I think because I get choked out like a little cunt and got these bad ass sunglasses on and them fucking cigarettes that won't stay lit, and I'm a mean motherfucker. You ignorant son of a bitch. I don't know nothing about no crud channel there, mister. Oh, Rick, just because you went to prison don't mean everybody goes to prison. Don't mean everybody lays down, licks boots, shot cock like you did. You know, we know what you do to survive. Fucking. Now he's a fucking idiot. Every time he opens his fucking dick trap, the world gets dumber. I mean, just a little bit. Hey, y'all. Y'all can play a game called Punt the Punk. Mr. H. Nine 918 got the fucking hint. Punt the punk. You got it right, 918. Oh shit. That's some funny shit. I don't care who you are. That's some funny shit. Was that a field goal, y'all? I'd call that a fucking field goal, wouldn't y'all? Straight. What's up, Pedro? They picked mine up today. Kick the baby. Punt the punk. It's up. It's good right down the middle, folks. Yeah, I'm not fond of unibody there, Tricky Ricky. So, well, bless you, poor little puppy. So, he's pretty good at that. Hell, he can talk around one. Start calling. Set him in the corner and pissed down his neck. And the little bitch was sit there and take it because he likes it. You're in the area? Well, I'm sitting at the house. Two-door Blazer, a little one last year on full frame little Blazer. Full frame. Well, you know, they do have their ups and downs there, mister. Yeah, I'm just up the road from fucking Marvin's there, brother. Extra point. Hell, that was a 7-point field goal, man. Well, Tricky, I got a truck, I'll say. 79 Chevrolet, long bed. Missing a little bit of the body chrome and the carburetor's been swapped out. Other than that, it's all fucking original. I'm the third owner. Or was you telling me you're across the highway there, Pedro? Well, it's 79. Yes, that you're across the highway from Marvin's, or behind no bargain check. Well, I know where it's at, brother. Hell, here in a minute, I can run down by there, and I got no white GMC truck and fucking tinted out windows, fucking toolboxes on it. I believe I still got your number. You still got mine, don't you? This phone's been reset a couple of times. That's the reason I said that, Pedro. Yeah, I got you right here. Black Dodge 4-wheel drive. All right. Well, I'll come by that way here in a minute. I know exactly what you're talking about. I just sent you a text. Suspicious activity is live, y'all. Anybody in here that can, go to Suspicious Activities channel. So, yeah, everybody go to, that can go to 81. Yes, 81, or Redneck. Everybody go over there. Yes, I love the square bodies tricky. I love them. And 79 was the last one that my dad had too, and I love that truck. Yes, right, Rod. Please do. Everybody hit the thumbs up.
Something about talking to an officer. Should I talk to an officer or should I tell him to get fucked? Well, there's an officer from this morning. I do a little on it, you know. You don't want to talk to him? No, I won't talk to him. But I just need a badge number. Every time I ask for a complaint form, it's always, do you want to talk to an officer? No, I just need a complaint form. And then just don't go off about the complaint form.
Suspicious Activity 81, Pedro. He's one of the guys that come down from Seymour, Indiana to the Rose Festival and stuff. And well, Tricky Mind's a Big 10, I believe it is. 79 Big 10, Cheyenne 10, something like that. It's old square body, rounded headlights. Personally, I prefer the 72 dual headlights, which I'm a 72 year man. You know, that's when I was born. So, was it 85 or 89 that they done the body change on them? Turkey. '88. What's up, old man? Everybody's over in SA81's channel right now, brother. Just done a little set and chat stream, brother.
Now let's go get this name and batch number. I need a name and badge number for the officer. And complaint form. You guys got complaint forms yet? How do you make a complaint on the officer? So you guys don't have a piece of paper I can fill out. Right,
At the lake, drinking mop water.
Tuesday night? Yeah, the female officer on the third shift. Yeah. $34.95. And what was the last name? Japson? Japson. All right. Yeah.
Might as well get started. I ain't no time like the present, brother.
Thank you. Hey, Steph. I don't know since you've been on here. I've been doing all kinds of stuff. Well, you guys know me. I wouldn't tell you to call up here on the address limit. If you have to, the number would be very easy to remember. 812-522-1234. Hey, Mom. Gonna see the name? Shapson. SCHAPSON. Badge number 3495.
then that's what I do. Oh man, I get her drunk.
Let's see if they try to follow me. I'm sure they will. That don't make any sense. Like, why can I not just make a complaint? Why do I have to talk to somebody? I don't want to talk to the fucking chief because he ain't going to do nothing. It's his fucking officers. Did you guys see the secretary as soon as I walked in? Why are you guys buffering? Alright. Yeah, as soon as I walked in, the secretary, her eyes were going. She knows who I am.
Later, old man. Go check out
Figure,
Ghost
fuck
Rider.
it. Till I can get out of this town
I'm
and go
just
do
hanging
some
out,
other shit
Tracy.
in other towns, I might as well go ahead and get my shit here. Make these guys get them in line. And I'm not stupid. I know what you're doing. Every time they drive by me, yell my name out of their speakers and do all the shit that they do. They're trying to intimidate me. But it's not really intimidation if you're not intimidated. It's more harassment. You know what I mean? For one to be intimidated, you have to be intimidated. I would think. Since I'm not doing anything illegal, I don't be intimidated. I have told one of the workmen, they told me I was not trespassed. And I was supposed to remember a name and I forgot the name, so I'm going to have to rewrite it or recall it. I don't know if I'll get the same name or not, but I just need a name of somebody in the headquarters that way if they do try to do something stupid, then I just give them that name and they can follow it. I mean, I don't. I wasn't really worried about being banned for Walmart, but at the same time, I never got a job and stuff. That's where I go cash my checks at. This is an awful busy intersection today. Yeah, you got me live. You got me on your going on your screen.
That's my boy. That's my boy right there.
I do want to say, that I've got quite a few new subs in the last probably month. I got like 170, I think. 150, something like that.
Still the ones that I'm fixing to run off from you.
It's hard to get to 1,000. I do know
You
that.
going down there to eat?
Okay.
But
Bring me some good leftovers.
I know that people are getting it. That's little channels out here. There's quite a few of us. Our names are getting out there. People are spreading us around like STDs. It's pretty cool. But I'm hoping to, in this month, I want to double that. On 50, I want to get 300.
What's up, Diesel? That's my boy right there.
Get it freaking on. That's all right. Give me 50 more.
This is suspicious activity, Diesel. I think he's talking about mine, though.
And you know, it's
Yeah, that's 81.
well, go
Yes.
watch the video. You'll see what happened. I cut it up.
He got it up,
I
y'all.
got a lot of videos that are older videos too, but 918 not now got me a little app so I can edit my videos and stuff. Pretty nice. But oh God, about killed myself.
Damn, Daniel.
It's that's cool. Gatorade machine. I wonder if it's actually got Gatorade in it. Oh yeah, I see. Gosh dang it! If I had a couple bucks, I'm getting that Gatorade. Sounds good.
Just straight. I'm gonna set this up here and let it play.
Is the app? Filmmaker. I don't know if it's the exact one that Not Now showed me, but they work pretty decent. It was brought to my attention that most people click on the thumbnails. That's what they see is, I mean, when you go to see a video, it's what the thumbnail is. So I try to make mine funny looking. I can say something funny. Kind of like my Walmart video. Are you sweating because it's hot? Because that bitch was checking on my health. I did find something funny about that video. When you guys noticed that whenever I flipped the camera around to look at my face, because she kept saying I was pale, she thought, which I don't understand because she should have been able to see that she was on video before that. Since the fucking screen's facing her. But
Whenever I was trying to look at my face, I couldn't see it because she kept shining that goddamn light in my face. And she was trying to block the camera. She thought I was putting her on film. And she's so stupid to realize that she was already on film, that when the kid flipped around at me, she wasn't on film. That goes to show you. Leaving, Steph? All right. We better start watching me again, damn it. I go live quite a few times. Of course, it's later at night, too. We'll be going out tonight. So I'm sure whoever the officer is right now getting paid to watch this. I'll be out tonight. Ooh. Man. It kills me, that fucking checked eye. Oh, well, we had to make sure you wasn't on anything. I sweat. I sweat a lot more than I ever have in my life, but yeah, I'm gonna jump off here, guys. I'll be back on tonight. I'm gonna go out and see if we can't get some piggies to roll around in some mud. You know, they like rolling around in shit and mud. Nasty old piggies do. You guys be good.
What's up, fellas?
What's that?
I'm back. Pedro, I'm not right. Hey, it's going to be a minute. My boy's going to go eat and stuff, so there'll be a little bit before I can.
Monster. Or a demon.
Who's the demon? Oh, hell.
Yeah, you can tell by the color red is a demon and gold is God. Except for not now, he's got his own.
Nothing said, though, huh?
I can't really do too much, I don't think, but I'm pretty sure they can't text them.
And I looked at the rules. They can do text, chat, and speed text and chat. And they can mention people.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Well, let's get this party started then. Sure is quiet.
I don't think nobody wants to say talk that shit or nothing.
Coming in. Thanks for coming back. We just hanging out. A few of us are in Discord. Some of us are in here. Oh, and I'm still live, by the way. So, ta-da! What do y'all want to talk about now? We talked about quail eggs. We talked about diving with no driver's license. Talked about feeding yourself, working.
Oh, yeah, go get one.
What's
I said, okay, go.
we talked about a little bit of everything.
Hey, it really wasn't 50 on SA-80 once, but I guarantee it's a good 30. That motherfucker be working hard, man. He be out beating feet every night, fucking on his whole town.
I know he's running his ass off. He's putting in some. Yeah, say
So I'm gonna help him get to that fucking 1,000 before I help my damn self, because he's fucking working.
Oh, absolutely. That's the reason I had his shit playing up here and stuff. Yes, they're supposed to have them available. Most departments coming in have decided that you do them online and shit like that, but not everybody has access to
I don't give a
that shit.
fuck what everybody gets mad about and shit like that. Everybody needs to be transparent and truthful and that shit. And Dangly, you and Cowboy need a fucking weekly late night show where you motherfucking take down somebody that's on that bullshit.
I would say that holding everybody accountable and making sure that shit is put out there that needs to be put out there is something that needs to happen.
Yes, sir. And y'all did fucking awesome last night. That was the best one. Best fucking one.
What's up, El Jefe?
Well, I know that's greatly appreciated by me, and I'm sure I can speak for Cowboy as well.
Absolutely. Let's take a vote. Who wants to see the Dangley Cowboy show as a weekly late night fucking show to ask the tough questions? That is a question before us. I'm game. I mean, and I really don't think it's necessarily the tough question. What is one yes and two no? Is that what we're doing? Well, so far we got two yeses.
I think it's a go either way because you got more responses last night than you've gotten.
Well, and my count went up last night too, which it ain't all about that, but yeah, the response was there, and I think it was a positive response, dude. I think we can maybe be a little less passionate sometimes when we ask questions, but you know, it's a process for everybody.
And I believe that with the Discord video chat, I can green screen y'all right into the newsroom.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
I got my other channel kicked off last night because I was practicing that shit.
I need to send you the info on that other channel, and fucking you can do it on both of, or all three of ours if you can do that.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that multi-video chat on the Discord and then live it.
Absolutely. Maybe we'll promote you to producer and just keep Michael as shitty producer.
There you go. I'm executive producer. He's the assistant producer.
The ass producer. Or the shitty ass producer.
No, but I'll take a decaf latte, 2 scoops and whole cream.
Hold on. Ain't no decaf shit up in here. Kumanina. Well, we're going to have to schedule it. What night to do it?
Wednesday night at 10 o'clock.
Dangley, does Wednesday night at 10 o'clock work for you?
Set it.
So that will be 8 o'clock for you. You going to set a premiere on yours, Dangley, or how are we going to do this? Kumanina.
We'll discuss all that technically after the live stream, man.
Okay, we can do that. PM, 10 p.m. Central Standard Time.
All right, well, it's a deal. Then we got it signed. The contracts will be wrote, and it'll be set up.
It will be on YouTube. Yes, ma'am. And we will keep you informed on exactly what
There
channel.
better be unlimited beer, weed, and cigarette.
Anytime in-house here at the news center, that is guaranteed.
And I can vouch for that fact. Well, let's see. We got 7 in here. Let's see. Been running 2.5 hours. Been running 2.5 hours. I appreciate everybody being here, checking it out, the conversations it's had. Shit in bed, Roadhog. I appreciate it. Do you have my address, Roadhog? Or do you have my phone number, either one? If not, I'll give it to you. What's up, Ned Rack? You just, I don't know if you're aware, you just got a demotion. And we got a 918 pre-motion. You can hop right back over into Discord. I'm fixing to end it. And we will inform you of your duties. Anyway, folks, I love you. Thanks for, you didn't really get a demotion. You got a title. That's what you got, was a title, not a demotion. So, and you take care too, Kamanina. And I love that name. I hope I'm saying it right. I know I got the Nina part like right. And there you go. Well, it's a beautiful name. Anyway, so but we're going to Discord, and we're going to keep an eye out for not now, maybe later, and we may do another stream here a little later this evening. Pedro, I will holler at you here in a minute. I sent you a text a while ago, and we can hang out or whatever, brother. Well, hey, if you don't have my phone number, you can come and get it. I like bad meetings.
Don't forget to promote the Cowboy Dangle Show. It comes on Wednesday nights at 10 Central.
Cowboy Dangley Show, Wednesday nights, 10 Central. It could be this channel. It could be a 918 channel. Or it could be the Dangley Show, Dangley Donut News channel. But it will be on one of 3 channels, and we will let you know which channel it will be on week by week. So, Kumanine, I thought you was singing my name. That is PM. It is a late night talk show right here, the Dangly Cowboy Show, or on a 918 channel, or on a Dangly channel. Dangly just dangling out there and roping them all up. Anyway, folks, later, maybe not now. Much love. And if nothing else, we will see y'all Wednesday at 10 p.m.